Hi, Aries. This is Eileen with your 18 Psychic Tarot card reading. And we're starting the month of Bull with the Ace of Pentacles. And the Ace of Pentacles is talking about some new ventures for some of you, maybe a new job or possibly a raise or a promotion. I am feeling some of you have some money coming your way in Bull. You might already be receiving it the first part of April. I'm not sure. This is a general reading, so some of these cards will resonate with some people while other cards will resonate with others. And I'm tuning in on a psychic level as well as reading the meanings of the cards. Oh, and happy birthday, everybody. I'm doing this video on March 19th. So Aries starts in the next couple of days. And I know I have my birthday 22nd. So I'm an Aries on the cusp of Pisces. But happy birthday to everybody, whether you're a Aries. I hope your birthday is wonderful and you celebrate your birthday, whether it's in a small way or a bigger way. And just have a good time and be happy. And okay, so we're starting with the Ace of Pentacles. And besides this being an indicator of some of you starting a new venture that's going to bring money to you, some of you are making plans for some kind of business enterprise. You might already have a business and you're making plans about how you're moving forward on a business. You know what else I just got? I mean, that's not the meaning of this card. Is somebody building a house or doing something with buying a house or moving to a new house? I got that, and that's not even the meaning of this card, but I'm just getting different scenarios for different people. Overall, I'm getting really good energy from this card, so I do like this a lot. It's very encouraging. It's a nice way to start your month of April. If you've had some stressful things going on in March or whatever, or previous months, it's something nice to start the month, your spring with some encouragement in the financial area. So, and that's, it's just going to lift your spirits for a lot of you. And and it's going to be different degrees for different people. Some of you will experience this in a more pronounced manner that you're going, oh, wow, this is great. And others, it's going to be a little more subdued. It's like, okay, well, this is good. I'm glad this came through or whatever, or this is going well. So, because like I said, it is a general reading and I'm getting different scenarios for different people. And I always recommend anyone who's not feeling prosperity or you're feeling like you're stuck or things have just been so bad and difficult or financial challenges and whatever, start feeling successful, start feeling like you have prosperity coming your way. Just let go of the burdens of feeling restricted or feeling like things aren't going your way. Let go of those and start practicing feeling free and prosperous and open to all of the potential that the universe has for you. Because I get this really good energy that the universe wants to bring good things your way, but you have to align yourself with it. So, okay, so that's a good card there. Next card we have is the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords, this is about a number of Aries who are moving on from some difficult situation. And this is good alongside the Ace of Pentacles, too, because, maybe some of you have had financial problems or just felt like there wasn't enough money for your various obligations and whatever. Or others of you have been in job situations or maybe some living arrangement that was just very disappointing. Maybe it caused you even unhappiness, I feel like. I feel, and I might be tuning in for one person on this particular situation. I feel like someone's very sad about leaving something that didn't work out. It may have been a relationship. It could even just be a relationship with friends or people you thought were your friends who, they disappointed you. They let you down in some way. It could have been a work environment where you started feeling like maybe you're moving on from it. Maybe it just didn't pay you enough and some other things were disappointing. I'm getting disappointment. Some of you are moving away from a feeling of, and you're feeling just, you're not really, you're feeling kind of sad that things didn't work out, even though it's very obvious there's bigger and better things up ahead for you. That's what I'm getting here. So you're moving on, though. You're moving on to better things. And some of you, I do feel like it's relationship. I'm getting relationship hurt feelings or feeling empty, that sort of thing. And then for others, it could have been someplace you were living or working also. And so some of you are feeling better about this moving away from a situation. Some of you feel like you're still kind of in the midst of it and you're working your way out of it, but you've got your eyes set on your future. You know you're moving forward. You know that was not right for you and you deserve a lot better. And so you are moving on to better things. So this is good, even though there might be a little somberness attached to it for some of you for that transition. But sometimes transitions from one situation to another, the energy of it keeps hanging on you for a little while. It's hard to completely release the energy right away. And as you move away from something and time goes by, you start those layers of that heavy energy start falling away. So, and the more you can help that along by having thinking about what you do want, thinking optimistically, and making plans for your future, you make it easier to shed those extra layers of sadness or disappointment or discouragement or whatever it was. Okay, next card we have is the Page of Wands. And the wands do relate to the fire signs of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. They relate to the area of work and action and progress, forward movement, and the page is bearing good news with regard to your work, your career, your business, your finances. So some of you might be getting some kind of good news. You might hear it from someone who's standing in front of you, or get a phone call, or get something in the mail. And it's not necessarily big, gigantic good news, but it's something that makes you feel good. It's like, okay, I am making progress here. For some other people, it might be bigger news. It might have to do with a new job or with a promotion, or maybe you're getting more responsibilities and more money to go with it at your job. Some of you might just be finding out you're getting the go ahead on something you've been wanting to do that's going to help you um, financially. That's what I'm getting. Like maybe some of you are self-employed or doing something independently. You could be like an independent contractor of some sort, kind of like a salesperson or whatever. And you're getting kind of seeing you've got a clear path ahead of you to move forward without any obstacles holding you back. And this is increasing your money as you're moving forward. Yeah, so all together, I just get kind of a calm, smooth feeling here for a number of you with regards to your work, career, business, interest. Yeah. Even if you don't feel you're where you are yet, where you want to be yet, it's like it's progress and you feel good. You feel free. You feel like, okay, I'm in the clear here and I'm moving forward and making progress. That's what I'm getting. Now, also, the pages do relate as a person to someone who might be like an ex or something. So, for some of you, if you're single and you're looking to meet someone, you might meet a new person around, like if you're in your something, you might meet somebody who's in that age bracket also, who would start out maybe as a friend, but it could develop into a nice romance, or it might just continue to be a nice friendship, to tell the truth. And you could just meet this person maybe if you're a student at school or in your work, or just your day-to-day life, maybe around where you live, or socialize too. But I feel like this is a nice person. I feel like, and it might, since it is a wand card, it might be another fire sign, like another Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or they might just have a lot of that in their chart. But I feel like this could be male or female also. But it just feels like somebody nice, either for friendship, or for some of you, it might be for a romance. Okay. And then the next card we have is the Queen of Pentacles. And the Pentacles do relate to the earth signs of Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So, for some of you Aries, you may be embodying the traits and the feelings of the Queen of Pentacles in the month of April. So, you may be feeling fairly prosperous in your life. You might be enjoying your home environment, whatever money and prosperity that you're fortunate enough to have, knowing you have a lot to be grateful for. Let's see here. Yeah, because I feel like for a number of you, you feel like you've worked hard for whatever you have, and you're very appreciative, but you're very much aware that you've worked for whatever you have. No one's just handed it to you. But you're feeling good. You might be doing things to make your home more beautiful, or your surroundings, or maybe buying some new clothing that makes you feel better. That's what I'm getting. Because some of you are having, you've got enough extra money that you feel comfortable just doing that, just improving your surroundings, your clothing, whatever. And it's nice, you're enjoying that for yourself. Now, also, for some of you, this Queen of Pentacles could be a person in your life in the month of April. She could be someone like a manager or an owner at a business that you might work. She could be, if you're in some kind of sales career, maybe real estate or selling whatever, cars, real estate, or whatever. She might represent a good client that you'll get in that you'll benefit by. Because I'm feeling like if this is a person around you in some way, in your work or as a client or whatever, that you could benefit from this person. I don't feel like she's going to be stingy or withholding or critical or anything. I feel like she likes good quality. Well, earth signs, a lot of times the earth signs, they like quality. They work hard for what they get. They like to have quality surroundings. They want a good home. They want a good life. They want to live well and enjoy what they have. And so this person enjoys, she likes quality. She enjoys a quality lifestyle. And if this is someone you work for in your job, and she's seeing what a hard worker you are and how you just seem to be indispensable or something, you might work in some way as an assistant to this person or a little below this person in some way. I mean, she might just want to reward you at work and give you a raise or give you a promotion or keep you in mind and mention your name to other higher ups about what good work you're doing, that you'd be a good person to put on this project or whatever. That's what I'm getting. Or she could also be beneficial to you if you're applying for something. Maybe you're applying to buy a new car or for a mortgage, or even if you're going to rent a place and she's the one that's you're renting it from. I just feel you could benefit if everything looks good. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't just give things away, but she's very fair minded. She's not going to be withholding anything. She's not going to be overly strict or harsh. But I feel like a lot of Aries, you just might be in the place of the Queen of Pentacles and just feeling good about what you have, but still being aware, hey, I'm a hard worker. I know I'm going to keep working hard just because I'm enjoying what I have now and I'm grateful for whatever prosperity I have. I know I still intend to continue and lay more foundation for myself and build more for myself. And I'm feeling like somebody might be pregnant also. I'm getting that for somebody. I feel like you're doing well. You're doing well in your work and your career, your money, but you're pregnant right now too. And so, you're thinking about those responsibilities as well. Okay. Next card we have is the Six of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles, here's another Pentacle card. This is really a nice card because, again, it's showing a lot of Aries, or you're working, you're doing good quality work, you're making money, you might be feeling more generous with what you have, maybe sharing some of what you have with others. You might be donating money or donating your time or just giving more quality attention to others, whether it's your loved ones or if you have a business and you're dealing with your clientele or on the job, you're just in a good place. And people are appreciating you, whether you work for others or work for yourself. People are appreciating the good quality work that you do, and you feel good. You're doing really well. It's like you're doing you're doing really good quality work, you're enjoying your work, and you're in the flow. You're in that universal flow of give and take. You're receiving, you're sharing what you have, you're receiving, and you're in a really good place. And this is really, to me, this is like an ideal kind of position with regards to the universe and the energy of the universe. That when you're open and receptive and you're just aligned with that prosperity and you're staying focused on your goals, on your intentions, on whatever it is that you're doing in your life that's valuable for you and beneficial, you're kind of in that flow that helps you to receive prosperity. And then you're also passing along prosperity in one way or another, whether it's sharing some of the money or some of your prosperity, or sharing, giving your time and attention in a good quality manner to others. You're in the universal flow, and that's the ideal place to be to continue to attract prosperity, to continue to build a good quality, happy, fulfilling life where you're living from your heart and soul and doing work that you enjoy and that brings you happiness and pleasure and just, where you're in the groove. So again, anybody who's not there right now, because this is a general reading, the energy is here. It's all around you to get on board with the just learn about the laws of attraction. Start feeling prosperous, feeling have an intention to create what you want for your life. Because a lot of times, you're not where you are right now, where you want to be, I should say. So you need to have the intention of where you want to go and what you want to do and how you want your life to go, and start getting the feeling of it like you're already doing it. You're already there. You're already enjoying the benefits. When you start feeling it, the universe starts delivering those conditions to you because you get what your energy radiates. If you're radiating out worry and fear and anger, or things going badly, like, you know, I don't like to believe in bad luck. I don't believe in bad luck. I believe in good luck, but not bad luck. That you're having so called bad luck or things just aren't going your way. You attract more stressful things to you. When you're feeling relaxed and peaceful and prosperous and successful and happy about, just grateful for all that you have, the universe provides more things to be grateful for and more prosperity to you. So you got to get in that frame of mind to help the universe to develop that world for you. Next card we have is the King of Swords, and the swords do relate to the air signs of Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Now, for some of you Aries, you might be embodying the feelings and traits of the King of Swords, but I don't really feel like that's overall going to be a common theme. I really don't, because this person, the personality that I'm tuning into here, I feel like this is more likely to be a person around some of you. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. The King of Swords can, I just feel like he can be very critical of other people. And generally, that's not an Aries trait, just to be overly critical of other people or judgmental. That's not a typical trait. Maybe if you're mad at that moment, you might be feeling that way, but that's not your typical personality. This King of Swords, I get that from this person here as a character, as a person, that he's very he's very detail oriented, and he pays attention to every little detail about a person if he starts focusing on them. So I feel like for some of you Aries in the month of April, this could be somebody in your workplace. It might be a manager or an owner. More likely, it's somebody in a position of authority. I don't feel like it's just your coworker next door here. I feel like it's someone who's in some position of authority, and they're going to be just really looking at you and others, just almost like they're looking for something to criticize. That's what I get here. And I feel like if this is somebody in your workplace, you and other people around you are already familiar with this person, so you might tend to avoid them. I feel like this could be someone for some of you if you're applying, for some kind of, like I said earlier, a car loan mortgage, and this is who you get to make that decision. It might be tough getting anything past this person. Um, I mean, because I feel like they might be overly cautious or overly critical of every little detail. You might look really good overall and have one tiny little thing that's not perfect, and they're going to hone in on that one little imperfection and blow it out of proportion. That's what I'm getting here. And use that as a reason possibly to withhold something from you. So if it's somebody at work, like a manager or owner, and you've been wanting a raise or you want a promotion or whatever it is, a longer lunch break instead of 15 minutes or something to wolf down a sandwich. This person just looks like this person's not a giving person. They're not, it's kind of like they're not real happy inside of themselves, and they don't want to make other people happy. That's what I'm getting. It's almost like they're miserable and agitated inside of themselves, and so it's almost like it is a misery loves company feeling I'm getting with this person. And then for some of you, I feel like this might be some male who's around you. I'm feeling it might be like for a female Aries, and you might be younger than this person. He could be a manager or owner of a business where you work, or he could be a neighbor or somebody in an environment that you frequent. But I feel like he's older than you, and I feel like he tends to look at you in some lustful manner. So that's a whole separate situation, maybe for one person. Okay, and so you might feel uncomfortable around this person, understandably. But overall, I'm getting this person as maybe somebody for some of you in your work environment or some other situation that you're dealing with where you gotta, yeah. But I don't feel like this person's really gonna, I feel like you can most of the time avoid this person overall. That's what I feel like. Okay, next card we have is the Five of Wands. Five of Wands, and the Wands again relating to the fire signs. And the Five of Wands is talking about competition. So, and you know, the truth is, this card going along with this person here, this King of Swords, it could be going hand in hand for some of you, okay? Where maybe there is something you want. Let's say you're trying to buy a house that's available, and something you really like just came available, and this person is going to decide who gets the house, and you're being in competition with some other people. So they're looking at you and scrutinizing you, so you might not be the one who gets the house in this situation, or maybe a place to rent, possibly a new job you're applying for. But whatever it is, if you get cheated out of something by this person, or feel like you get passed over by this person, don't worry about it, because you will get the good you're supposed to get. Okay, so don't even just try to move on from it, because it wasn't for your higher good anyway. Otherwise, it would have gone to you, whatever it was. And so the Five of Wands is talking about some competition. It could be at work. It could even be for some of you, this Five of Wands could mean just petty arguments around people. Maybe it's people you know. It could be family members arguing over one thing or another and just dissatisfied. It could be in the workplace. The best advice with this card is try to rise above it, detach from it. Don't get any more involved than you have to, because it's not worth it. This is just a temporary passing situation. It has the ability to do is aggravate you and ruin your day, or ruin a few days if you're getting involved with people who are arguing about one thing or another. Just if you must interact in a very brief manner and detach and move on, because you don't need it. That's not for your good. And I don't think it's anything big. I feel like it's something passing that might happen during the month that some of you might encounter, but just detach as quick as you can so you're not dragged down and put in an upset mood for a day or so over that. Next card we have is the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups, now the cups do relate to the water signs of Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. And the Knight of Cups is about someone getting good news, maybe with regard to love or romance, or maybe you're just finding out about someone in your family or a friend who's going to have a celebration you're being invited to. Maybe somebody's having a just an engagement party or a wedding or a baby shower or who knows what, just something that's kind of uplifting, nice news to hear. Now, for some of you, you're going to be possibly meeting someone new who is represented in this Knight of Cups card, who's going to be all enthusiastic about getting acquainted with you or dating you. That's what I'm feeling for some. This might be one or a few people, that you have someone new coming into your life who's just has a good attitude about getting acquainted with you. They're going to like you, be attracted to you, and be talking and friendly, and want to go out and want to get to know you better. Some of you might already have known this person. Maybe you've been dating them. And if you have been dating them maybe a few months or longer, they might be professing their love for you. This person might be possibly proposing. That's a possibility. Because I get an overall feeling of love from this person. It's like they have loving energy. They're bringing love with them to whoever it is that is involved or getting to know them. And like I said, it is a general reading. So this card may apply to some people and not to others, just like the other cards too. So some will resonate and others will not. But for those of you who do have this person as a potential romantic partner, or maybe you're already seeing them, it's a good news, okay? Because I feel like this is a nice person who has a pleasant personality. They're friendly, they're smiling easily. They feel pretty even tempered to me. Yeah, I'm not tuning into any kind of problematic personality problems and that sort of thing. They're just being enthusiastic and happy to be around you and happy to be dating you, whether they're just getting to know you or they've been seeing you already. But if they've been already involved in seeing you, I feel like they're going to be saying some things that are, make you feel good about how they feel about you, how they care about you, or they want to be with you, or you're the one they want to be with for life, or they might want to propose marriage, or if not, just their enthusiasm and their feelings for you, or that sort of thing. So. Okay, next card we have is the Ace of Wands. And again, a Wands card relating to the fire signs. And Ace of Wands is a really good start for a lot of you, maybe with a new job, some new business venture. And we had the Ace of Pentacles before, which is indicating new endeavors that you take up in the month of could really pay off for a number of you. The Ace of Wands, I'm getting a lot of really strong positive energy from this, that a number of you are going to start just get moving on something. It might be something you had already started up little by little, and then you just give it a push and get moving forward, and you're making progress, taking action. You know what you're doing, you know where you're going. So, some of you, you might be self employed and you're just kind of really pushing things through in your business. Others, it might be a new job or it might be an existing job, but you're getting paid more now, or you're going on maybe and getting promoted or getting a raise, or maybe you're transferring to some other department that's going to maybe put you more in charge of some one area or another or something like that, give you more responsibilities and money, and you're ready for it. Whoever this applies to, and you're fully qualified, you're fully ready to move forward on your new plans and on this, what's going on with you in this work related, job related, or financial situation. It just feels really strong. Yeah, I get really good energy from this card here. So a number of you, and I feel like whoever this is for, you're doing something you're very familiar with, that you're really good at. You're not shy about it. I get strong energy from you that you're just moving forward, and you're going to be successful or more successful than you are already. That's what I'm getting here. Yeah, I'm getting really good, positive, strong energy from that Ace of Wands card today. Okay, and then the last card, I love this card, the Nine of Pentacles. And again, the Pentacles do relate to the earth signs of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They relate to money, prosperity. Uh, I'm pleased with this because I'm an Aries too. We've got some good cards this month. So I'm feeling like, a number of Aries have had difficult, stressful circumstances, but, everybody's just got to deal with them and move on, because that's just part of life. And I mean, for an Aries, that's probably just part of life for Aries, as far as I'm concerned. Life gives you tough things to deal with, and you just keep dealing with them and moving forward. You don't stop and give up. And this is kind of like your prosperity, your reward for just continuing forward, and don't let people or negative circumstances throw you off your path and discourage you or make you feel like there's no use. You just keep moving forward so you can have all this prosperity in your life, in your home, in your work, your career. I'm getting so much good energy from this card. I really like this, and I'm so pleased that this is the last card of the month. I mean, I like the first. Look, we got the Ace of Pentacles to start the month, the Nine of Pentacles to end the month. Other good Pentacle card along the way. I mean, there's just good cards in here. A few negative ones, the King of Swords, like I said, and that Five of Wands. That's some negative stuff to avoid for whoever's got that going on. I mean, I've had those kind of people around me before, so you just gotta deal with them if you have to, and detach the best you can. Um, But this is really good about a lot of prosperity going on here. So a number of Aries are going to be enjoying the fruits of their labor. It's not like anybody's just thrown something into your lap. It's like you've been working, you've been paying attention, you've had intention of creating prosperity and creating a happy life in your home, in your work. And a lot of you are going to be enjoying this by the end of. So, and once again, I strongly recommend anyone who's not doing well and who's suffering and struggling, get familiar with the laws of attraction. Start feeling like you're already enjoying this prosperity. And just by every day looking at little things in your life that you are grateful for and feeling prosperous for any little things. I mean, I know I have a lot of little things I can be very grateful for every day, and just practice doing that. Then the universe wants to bring you more. And so it's kind of like a snowball. So the more you start finding things that you have to be grateful for, the more that will help you and start feeling prosperous. Just make it your intention. Say, yeah, I have intentions to create what I want from my life, because you've got great energy here to just move you along and push you along. This is great too, since this is our birthday time period right now between. I think the universe giving us this wonderful energy to help push us forward. I mean, I couldn't ask for more. I think it's a great birthday gift. So take hold of it. Don't let it slide by. Okay. Take advantage of this wonderful energy for your birthdays. And okay, now this deck I've been using, this is the Gilded Tarot by Shiro Marchetti. And now I'm going to pick one card from the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins by Doreen Virtue. And if you like my videos, be sure and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet. If you have subscribed already, I thank you for your subscriptions. You can check for your rising and moon signs as they come available. I'm just getting started with, like I said, today is March 19th. So Aries was the first one I did. And I'll be moving on and continuing with the other signs. So just keep checking for your rising and moon signs, and they should all be there eventually. And feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. If anyone would like a private reading, rates and contact info are listed below. So, Magical Mermaids and Dolphins, what's your message for Aries for 19 for Aries? What's your message for Aries? Mermaids and Dolphins. I'll give it one more shuffle and fan them out. Okay, Mermaids and Dolphins, what's your message for Aries for Aries? Aries for this sounds good. Okay. This says music from manifesting. To manifest rapidly, think of your desire while you chant, hum, sing, or play music. I like this. I know from myself, just when I've been listening to the kind of music that I really love and that really lifts spirits, that a lot of times I've even thought in that moment, thought about dreams and how I want life to be and everything. And it just feels magical. It feels like it's a magical time because your spirits are lifted. Music for manifesting. Look, she's sitting on a big crescent moon, a mermaid with a, is that a little harp? Okay, to manifest rapidly, think of your desire while you chant, hum, sing, or play music. I think that's good advice. Okay, now I'm going to pick one from Nature's Whispers by Angela Hartfield with artwork by Josephine Wall. Okay, so what's the message for Aries for 19? Aries. What's the message for Aries for 19? The message for Aries for 19. I'm going to give it one more shuffle and fan these out. What's your message for Aries for 19? Okay. Okay, let me see. Let me fan these out. Okay. This one says assurance, and this is number 3 with people in the tree. So much detail in these cards. Let me see if you can see more in the light. I'm going to look this one up in the booklet too. Let me look this one up. Okay, let's see. Okay. Assurance. Remain steady and be assured you are doing exactly what you are supposed to do. You might be seeing small signs that things, situations, and desires are just beginning to fall into place. Your focus and skills are intact. You will feel motivated in work areas and therefore make good inroads on your usual work. New ways of dealing with things will occur to you. Fresh perspectives will appear, and as a result, your life will move towards harmony and balance. Trust yourself. You have everything you need. That's a good message. I like that. Okay, and then last but not least, I'm going to pick one card from the Angel Oracle cards from Doreen Virtue, the Angel cards. Okay. Okay, so angels, what is your message for Aries for 19? What's your message for Aries for 19? Aries for 19. Okay, I'll give it, let's see, one more shuffle and then I'll fan these out. What's your message for Aries for 19? Oh, I love this card. Look at this. Take back your power, Angel Raziel. Use your God given power and intention to manifest blessings in your life. Great message. I love this. Perfect to end the reading with. Take back your power, Angel Raziel or Raziel. Use your God given power and intention to manifest blessings in your life. Fantastic message to end on. Okay, Aries. Well, I hope you like your reading. Happy birthday to everyone. Do something to celebrate your birthday. I'm planning to make this weekend, if I can get around to it, I want to make my first ever vegan pina colada cake and some homemade pizza. That's how I want to celebrate my birthday this weekend. I just hope I can get around to doing all that. Anyway, okay, great. Well, check for your rising and moon signs as they're coming available. Feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. And if anyone would like a private reading, rates and contact info are listed below. So happy birthday, happy spring, and thank you for watching the video.